The Cowboys won on the field, but the biggest noise came after the final whistle. New rumors are swirling around Dallas following the victory over the Commanders, involving unexpected coaching names, major decisions around Dak Prescott, and whispers about resting key starters at a critical point in the season. Are these just post-game theories, or signs of a bold strategy forming behind the scenes? Fans are dissecting every report, and the implications could reshape Dallas' path forward fast. Buckle up, this story is gaining traction. Alright, lock in Cowboys Nation, because what just happened after that win against the Commanders might be bigger than the score itself. Dallas didn't just walk away with a victory, they may have opened the door to some of the most shocking rumors of the entire season. And no, this isn't just social media noise. This involves Matt Eberflus, Dak Prescott, and a growing conversation inside the building about sitting starters that has fans split right down the middle. Let's start with the win itself. On paper, it looks solid. Dallas handled business against Washington, controlled key moments, and showed flashes of the team we all believed they could be. But if you watched closely, you could feel that this game felt different. It didn't feel like a playoff push. It felt like an evaluation game. Like a message was being sent, not just to fans, but to the locker room. And that's where the rumors explode. Right after the game, league insiders started whispering something that caught Cowboys fans off guard. Matt Eberflus' name started circulating in connection with Dallas. Yes, that Matt Eberflus. A defensive-minded head coach known for discipline, structure, and accountability. Now, before anyone panics, nothing is confirmed. But the fact his name is even being mentioned around the Cowboys tells you everything you need to know about where this franchise might be heading. Why would Dallas even be linked to Eberflus? It comes down to identity. For years, the Cowboys have been a team loaded with talent but questioned for consistency, toughness, and situational discipline. Eberflus represents the opposite of flash. He represents culture. And after this Commanders win, some around the league believe Dallas might already be thinking about what comes next, not just this season, but the next era. Now let's talk Dak Prescott, because this is where things get really interesting. Dak played well enough to win. He didn't force the issue, protected the ball, and managed the game. But if you're being honest with yourself, this wasn't a signature Dak performance. And that's okay except for one problem. The conversation around Dak is changing. It's no longer just about stats. It's about direction. After the game, Dak's body language, his post-game comments, and even how the coaching staff spoke about him raised eyebrows. There was respect, but there wasn't commitment. No, this is our guy no matter what energy. And in the NFL, silence speaks louder than praise. Some insiders are now suggesting that Dallas may be entering a quiet evaluation phase with Dak. Not a benching. Not a demotion. But a real, honest assessment of whether this version of Dak Prescott aligns with where the Cowboys want to go long term. Especially when you factor in contracts, cap space, and the future of the roster. And that brings us to the most controversial rumor of all sitting starters. Yes, you heard that right. After a win. After momentum. After hope. The idea of sitting starters is now being discussed. And no, it's not because of injury. It's because of strategy. If you've noticed more snaps for younger players, more rotation than usual, and certain stars not being pushed to their limits, that's not accidental. That's data collection. That's front office-driven football. Dallas may be asking a dangerous but necessary question: are we better off learning now, instead of pretending later? Some fans hate this idea. They say you never waste a season. You never send the message that winning doesn't matter. But others argue the opposite. They believe clarity is more valuable than false hope. And right now, clarity might be exactly what the Cowboys are chasing. Look at how the defense was used. Certain packages felt experimental. Certain matchups looked intentional. This wasn't just about stopping Washington, it was about testing flexibility. That's where the Eberflus rumor gains even more traction. A defensive coach watching film like this would see opportunity. And then there's the locker room. This is the part no one talks about enough. Players feel when the organization is at a crossroads. Veterans sense it. Young guys smell opportunity. And after the Commanders' game, multiple reports hinted at mixed emotions inside the building. Happy about the win but unsure about what it really means. Dak is respected in that room. That hasn't changed. But respect doesn't equal permanence. And in the NFL, especially with a franchise like Dallas, the margin for uncertainty is razor thin. Now let's be clear, none of this means the Cowboys are blowing it up tomorrow. It means they're thinking. It means they're planning. And that alone should tell you something major is coming. Jerry Jones has always played the long game, even when it looks chaotic from the outside. When rumors start this early, when names like Eberflus pop up, when starter usage becomes a debate that's not random. That's a franchise preparing itself for multiple outcomes. And here's the scary part for the rest of the league. If Dallas decides to reset with intention instead of panic, they could become one of the most dangerous teams in the next 2 seasons. Imagine a Cowboys team with a hardened defensive identity, a restructured roster, and a clear philosophical direction. Whether Dak is part of that or not is the million-dollar question. For now, all eyes stay on the next game. Do starters play full snaps? Do rotations continue? Does Dak get unleashed, or does he stay in manager mode? Every decision from here on out will be dissected, because the rumors aren't going away, they're getting louder. And Cowboys fans, you need to prepare yourselves. This win over Washington might not be remembered for the touchdowns or the final score. It might be remembered as the moment the Cowboys quietly turned the page. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should Dallas ride this momentum no matter what? Or is it time to think bigger than one season? And make sure you subscribe, because if these rumors turn into reality, you'll hear it here first.